This Friday night closes a week where we've seen multiple threats to schools across our area, and several students have been arrested. Today, there was a threat in Elyria, and the high school was placed on lockdown. Will Ewing takes a closer look at what's going on.
It was a typical Friday night at the high school in Elyria, with the sights and sounds you'd expect. But earlier in the day,
when I got the phone call, I was sitting waiting for my daughter to come out of school, and it scared me. Like, I started tearing up.
The high school was placed on lockdown after a student reported hearing someone make a threat on the building. Police eventually cleared the campus and released students without finding anything, but the worry for parents is very real.
Thinking, I'm sitting in my car, my daughter's in there, like, what could be happening? Like, that's a scary feeling, you know?
I think ever since that first shooting years and years and years ago or whatever, it's just been nonstop.
This comes on the heels of police arresting a student who made a threat that closed Berea Mid-Park Middle School Friday. And earlier this week, Lorain County deputies arrested a student for threats against Westwood Middle School. Mogadore Police arrested a 12-year-old for threatening the high school. And Stowe Monroe Falls High School saw a ton of absences after another threat circulated there.
Rumors and misinformation that used to spread in hours and days now spreads in seconds and minutes on social media.
National school safety expert Ken Trump says the increase in threats is likely tied to the ease in which information spreads now, as well as the difficult and taxing conditions kids have faced during the pandemic. And no matter how flimsy they may seem, Trump says it's important these schools treat every threat as valid.
Investigate them thoroughly, make sure there are consequences involved, but 9 out of 10 threats may turn out to be not credible. No school administrator wants to be number 10.
A sentiment echoed by parents.
I'm just hoping that it doesn't come down to, they have to have metal detectors at every freaking door in order to even go to school. And it's sad that it's coming to that, but it might have to.
But I'd rather have them be overprotective and do too much than not do enough.
Definitely an unnerving uptick in threats here locally, but one at least slightly mitigated for parents here tonight by what they say is the seriousness in which schools approach them, as well as the trust that they have in their kids. Reporting in Elyria, Will Ewing, 3 News.